And here we are, part 4 of a day in the life of your average club gig. We have talked about advancing shows, the importance of stage plot and input list, a updated stage plot and input list. We've talked about walking the room, trying to get power right. We've talked about load in for the load out. And then today we're just going to basically talk about striking the stage. So, look, man, I want to get out of the club as quick as everybody else. But I'm also a musician, and I also know what it's like that as soon as you get done, the last thing you want to do is start pulling cables and breaking down the drums and all that. You want to just go to the bar, get a drink, and chill for 10 minutes, or something like that. Then come back and start breaking things down. Well, as I mentioned yesterday, if you load in for the load out, you'll have cables run in a manner to where you can still be wrapping cables and you can still be, striking in front of house speakers and things like that before the band even gets to the stage to start tearing down. The other thing is I want 10 minutes, of the stage to get all the mics off of everything. The first thing we do when the band is done is we go strike drum mics, guitar mics, keyboard DIs, any of that kind of stuff. We try to pull all the mic stands off the stage, get them on the dance floor, get them out of the way, if you can get them on the dance floor, because I know the club may still be packed at this point. But, do everything that you can do. We start with mics, then we go to speaker cables, then we go to AC cables. So we kind of tear down in reverse order of what we set up. And that gives the band a chance to catch their breath and do what they're going to do. And that also gives you the ability to be, getting your load out moving forward without stressing the band out in any way, shape, or form. You know what I'm saying? So you're actually moving forward. You're getting cables wrapped. Look, man, I mean, the biggest thing that we do during load out is wrap cables. If I had the time back that I have spent wrapping cables, I could probably take 20 years off of my life, like go back and reverse dog years there and be 20 years younger. But yeah, wrapping cables is a big deal. Be gentle with your cables. If an XLR or a speak-on is snagged on something, stop, go find out what it's snagged on. Pull it off. Don't go yank it on the cable and then yank the end of the cable off or knock something loose. That will haunt you later down the road. There's nothing worse than a failed cable in the middle of a gig. So yeah, so that's kind of what our, load in, load out, and gig looks like.